It's got their sauces on there. Sorry, I mean, but still.
I have to get my stuff in order. I'm all nervous. I have to.
Because I want this little girl to be all right. Nice.
I'll just use your legs to get up.
You ever feel like you've been pushed off in the deep end and you're just trying to tread water? What I'm doing. She's 4, nobody's gonna know what she's gonna.
I understand.
It'll get better.
It will.
Oh, yeah.
Put them in a bag and send them back to me. Don't wash your back and send them back to me. And all these places she can't wear, sit in Lincoln's house.
Well, all right, y'all, let's get started. It's 6 o'clock. Call the meeting to order. If we could, I'm going to call the meeting to order. Ricky, would you mind leading us in our invocation?
Sure. Let's pray. Dear God, thanks for the opportunity to join as a group tonight, Lord, and just thank you, Lord, for all we've got going on during this time of year, Lord. And I just ask you, God, just be with the families that are hurting, that are sick today and through this holiday season, Lord. And Lord, I ask you, Lord, just let us continue to focus on what this season of life means. And with Thanksgiving and Christmas approaching, God, I ask you, Lord, just to continue to be with the city and let the things that are being done within the city, let it continue to thrive and be full of energy and a lot of fun. God, I ask you, Lord, to be with the meeting tonight. Let the things be discussed be for the benefit of those therein. And God, I just, as always, just thank you, Lord, for the people that help the city go on a day-to-day basis. Thank you for their families and the people that protect it as well. Lord, thank you so much for just the opportunity to meet tonight. In your name I pray. Amen.
And if you would, please stand for the pledge. Attention, salute, pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ready for roll call?
Sure.
Councilmember Lilly? Here. Mizell?
Here.
Rustin?
Here.
King?
Here.
Phillips?
Here.
Mayor Davis?
Here. Everyone's here. All right, moving right along, we have the consent agenda that we need to look at and approve the minutes of the organizational meeting as well as the 11/4/25 regular council meeting. Did anyone see anything about that needed to be updated or anything or corrected? And do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I'll make
a motion.
a second.
Okay, all approved?
All approved? I'll get it down when we need a roll call vote and the others. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're
I'm
good.
sorry. I'll figure this out. Okay, moving on to the department heads. Administration.
That's fine. Let me go to my cheat sheet. Hold on. I was not prepared. Everything's going good in administration right now. City Hall's always busy during the holiday seasons. City offices will be closed Thursday and Friday, November 27th and 28th for Thanksgiving. Garbage pickup will be on that Wednesday, November 26th. City clerk, myself, and the assistant city clerk, Francis, will have online clerks training December 10th through 12th. And business license renewals will be mailed on or before December 15th.
Does anybody have any questions or comments for Charlene and admin?
Can you renew business licenses online or no?
No, you can call in and do payment over the phone.
Okay.
So you don't actually have to come here to renew.
Any other questions? Court.
Well, exciting times are ahead. We're starting a new era for the first time in 42 years. We have our new judge, Margaret Casey and our new prosecutor, Mark Wilson, starting November 25th, will be their first court. Our public defender stayed the same, being Kendra Bochamp. We have no driving school participants for November, so that's what's happening in court.
All right. Anybody have any questions for Terry in court?
Is Lieutenant Knight still leading driving school? We
She's
have,
still teaching driving school, yes.
Oh.
We just have not had any participants for driving school for this month.
okay.
Any other questions for court? We're excited to see Miss Casey in action for the first time. It'll be different. Police.
So everything's going well at the police department. No injuries, we're doing good with our budget. The only few little things to talk about is, of course, Candy Cane Buddies. We had 44 families, I think was the total families we had, was a little over 100 children. I think there's 57 left. So everybody reach out and hold somebody and come get a Candy Cane Buddy. Don't forget, if you do Candy Cane Buddies, they gotta be returned by December the 10th, I think is the final day, but if you're a little bit late, we can make it work. Horse Pirates, so this is the time of year people start ordering gifts online, things of that nature. I know it's very difficult to schedule when you're gonna receive your packages. But if you are planning to receive a package, maybe notify your neighbor or somebody who's gonna be in the area, say, hey, if they deliver, you kind of keep an eye on my porch. If somebody shows up, not supposed to be there, call us, let us know. Also, during the holiday season, if you're taking out garbage with big ticket items, flat screen TV boxes, things of that nature, PlayStation boxes, how about tear them up, put them in the garbage, that way you're not kind of advertising to everybody and potential bad people that, hey, you just got a $100 item in your house, and so we haven't had any problems with that in a long, long time. I think not advertising things like that helps the situation. Still got one officer opening left that we're working on trying to fill. We've hired one young lady, and she'll be coming to see y'all here in the next few weeks. She was sworn in, finishing up some paperwork and waiting on some stuff for papers to come in, but we're excited to have her on board and excited to get the next member. So that's about it.
Where's she coming from, Chief?
Lipscomb.
Okay.
By way of Birmingham.
And I would like to add to the Candy Cane Buddies, if people don't really want to take an ornament and they just want to make a donation, like a financial donation, they will shop for you. You can just come by City Hall and see Ashland, or they will take new toys. There's a red tub out there. If you're out and about and toys are on sale, grab some, and we're happy to find a home for those. So there's a big tub out there for that too. Because I know sometimes it's hard to go shop,
Oh,
and
yeah, absolutely.
we will gladly shop for you.
Yeah, anything you want to bring, if you want to come and upstairs is not open, you're welcome to drop it off at the PD. We'll get it where it belongs. This is probably our biggest Candy Cane Buddy bunch ever. We've had generally 60, 70, 80 kids. I think this is the first time we've topped 100. And so this is exciting stuff. It's great to be able to provide for the community.
And how many families did you say it was?
I think it was 44 or 45. It was right in that range. So a little more than 105 kids, I think is what we did.
And several of the local businesses have like come in and gotten
Oh, yeah.
5.
Yeah, the
So
Rentals here
they're,
today, and
yeah.
we had several, so.
I think it's great. Like, I don't want to name business names, but like some of them have come in and gotten 5, and this business would get 5 more. I just think it's great, you know. So we need to support Candy Cane Buddies. And does everybody like the painting on the outside of the City Hall? I think
I
it's
love
so
it.
cute.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I think that brings a lot of attention. You know, it'd be good if we could do something like that, like every holiday, or you know, like 4th of July or Christmas, or you know, I don't know how expensive they are, but
She
Okay,
did
that's
it
good.
for the paint.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's
she was, she's a cross-country mom, and she is so talented, and she was actually a furloughed government worker and she enjoyed just doing some creative things during her downtime, and I'm so thankful for her. Her name is Elizabeth Lockhart, so if anybody sees her out in town, she did all the things on Main Street, and I happened to ask her to do this, and she was thrilled to do it and spent quite a few hours doing it. So we really, really appreciate that. So I love it. I think it makes City Hall fun and friendly. So,
Well,
and
it's
it
just
brings awareness to
Yeah. It's
Candy
just like
cane
the
buddies.
murals and stuff on the buildings, but those can be
Yes.
changed. Well, I like it. It's good.
I like it too. And the new lights that Al installed help brighten it. Okay, Public Works. Oh, sorry, does anybody else have anything for the police chief? All right, Public Works, Alan?
All right, everything's going good in Public Works. If you've been out at night, late at night and stuff, you've seen the workers down there, they've been pressure washing all the sidewalks downtown and around the Art County to try and get it cleaned up for the Christmas parade. On the sidewalk projects we've talked about prior to the new administration coming in and after and everything, me and the mayor sat down and talked about, and I've seen Chris Pappas is the engineer we've been using on our subdivisions and stuff. He does it kind of where I've seen him some drawings of the streets that we've talked about, and he's working on some of that, trying to get me some drawings up, what it would cost to replace some of the sidewalks down Mildred Street, East College, and Thompson Street, which is probably the three worst streets we've got right now, as far as sidewalk damage and stuff. I got the new shop, the main power's hooked up, the power company finally got it hooked up, we're still waiting on a few things to come in. I'm waiting, Taylor Electric's supposed to be here December the 3rd to retap the generator we took from the sewer plant that they wouldn't use no more out there. They've got to retap it and drop the voltage down on it. Then I still need 3 people. If y'all know anybody needs a job, I still need 3 people that don't mind throwing garbage and cutting grass and sucking leaves up. Help dig graves when we need to. Other than that, everything's going fine.
We could have left off that last part.
It is what it is.
Okay, does anybody have any questions for Al?
No, but I did see, I was telling the mayor before the meeting that they're expecting cold temps starting next Thursday, it's about mid-January, and the local meteorologists are jumping on that too. They're talking about like frigid, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Or do we have winter preparedness with, what do you guys?
We'll get a load of gravel fines and load the dump truck down and pull it in the shop where it'll get wet and stuff. We have to get out and throw it out with shovels.
No, we don't really have sand trucks, do we, or salt trucks?
Well, most times the county gets out and gets a lot of our stuff. They'll do 30 and stuff, but like the hill going over by the cemetery, if they tied up, we do it. And so Highland Drive and North Highland, we'll get up there and throw stuff out on it.
Okay. Let's hope we just stay in the 60s and 70s. Okay, anybody else have any questions for Al in Public Works? I do want to say we appreciate them working extra hours, and I know Christmas is a busy time for you guys, for your crew, so we appreciate it.
And they have got all the garland up. We got some plugs that bad. We got to go back and change out.
Yeah,
They got the big tree up in the park today.
I saw
Oh,
that.
good.
Yeah, it's beginning to look like Christmas. Okay, board reports and appointments. The planning commission did meet, or you or Vicky, which one?
Me.
Okay,
Oh,
Charlene.
it may be.
Let's see, we had, rezoning applications that were approved. High Point, requested, and I forgot how many acres it is. They're wanting to annex in some property off of Queen Road, that's out Jordantown. So when they annex it in, we'll do the rezoning at the same time. That's no zoning now. They want it to go to A1 because they want to do like the larger lots.
57 acres.
57 acres, thank you. 57 acres. And then the city of Columbiana initiated 4 rezonings, up on Washboard Road. Those are all no zoning and they'll be going to R1. And then the city also initiated a rezoning out on Highway 343, some property that was just annexed in. it's no zoning, and it'll be going to RMH. So we'll have a public hearing with planning in December, and then it'll come to council in January. And then High Point also did a subdivision application for those 57 acres, to divide those into 8 large lots. So that'll be done after, the annexation and the rezoning. Eight.
So those are gonna be nice size lots.
Uh-huh.
I think that's great. Any questions for Charlene and planning and zoning?
Where's Washboard Lane? I know where it's at, but
Right past Highland and North Highland on 25, on the
Okay.
right.
To the right.
Like where the
Yeah.
Joneses live.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Cassie Kirkland. Okay, any questions for Charlene? We do need, their chairman, Ryan Talley, his, appointment is about to expire, so we need to reappoint. Ryan has graciously agreed to accept another term, and so he needs to be reappointed by city council if everyone's in favor of that. And his term, if we do that tonight, his term would expire 11/19 of 31. And Ryan is a vital member of planning and zoning. He is very knowledgeable, and I think he's a great asset to that board.
I'll make that motion.
All the seconds.
All right.
I heard
All in
Kim
favor?
first.
Unanimous.
Okay.
Thank you. You can tell Ryan
He's on it.
he's on it again. Until 31.
Until 31, that seems so far away.
All right. I know the beautification board met. I would like to introduce y'all. Stephanie Roulier has been a board member for a while, and she was voted in as chairman. Do you want to give the report? Your first report?
I don't know, we have much, it's just that we're just working on Christmas. Busy doing all the things. There's still lots to do, waiting on trees to come in. Do you know when the trees come in? Tuesday, okay. So we'll be putting lights on those and on the beds, and we have a big surprise we're making, and there's still lots to do. A little stressful.
Yeah. And the Christmas tour of homes,
And the Christmas tour comes.
yeah, is December the 6th.
That's right.
So, well, awesome. Glad it's you. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I was still at the board meeting, so y'all know my heart is at the beautification board. I can't help it. I like to plant flowers too. Does anybody have any other board reports? Did anybody else meet that I'm not aware of or anything? Any questions for planning and zoning or the beautification board? Okay, well, moving right along, we've got several ordinances about rezoning property. So the first one, this is where we need to go into a public hearing, correct? This is my first public hearing. So at this time, I will take a motion to suspend the regular council meeting to go into a public hearing about some of these rezoning ordinances.
I'll second.
And that has to be a roll call vote.
Okay,
Councilmember Lilly,
Yes.
Mizell,
Yes.
Rustin,
Yes.
King,
Yes.
Phillips,
Yes.
Mayor Davis.
yes. Okay, sorry. So now I call to order the public hearing to hear from anyone speaking for or against the rezoning of the following properties. The first one we're going to do by itself, and then we will do the other items kind of all together since those were initiated by the city. They're all in the same location, and they're going from no zoning to R1. But the first item is tax parcel number 29110000005.007. The request was from RMH to M2, and the property is located at 1584 Highway 47. Council members, please note that this public hearing is not a time for debate. It is only to hear from those speaking for or against this rezoning request. There will be an opportunity for our discussion during the regular council meeting following this public hearing. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor of this rezoning request at 1584 Highway 47? Well, is there anyone here that would like to speak against these rezoning? Well, that was easy. So, do we need to vote on that one individually?
No, so you just do the other,
Okay.
the other public hearing part first.
Okay. So now we will look at the tax parcels. Well, I'm just gonna read, well, the ordinance. I'm looking at item 2, 3, 4, and 5. The property is located in the vicinity of Highland Drive. These next 4 are going from no zoning to R1. Again, this is property, there are several parcels in the city that are not zoned, and our city attorney has just told us we need to clean up some of our ordinances and in our zoning. So we want these to go from no zoning to residential 1. All of these 4 are on North Highland Drive. Do I need to read out all of these tax parcels?
You don't have to.
Okay. I was gonna say that's a lot of, does anybody have any, okay, well, anyway, sorry. Would anyone like to speak in favor of, these rezoning requests on these 4 on Highland Drive, North Highland Drive, I'm sorry. Okay. Anyone like to speak against these rezonings from no zoning to R1 on North Highland Drive? Okay, well, being that we don't have any public comment, at this time I will entertain a motion. Oh, wait, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. At this time I will entertain a motion to adjourn the public hearing.
I'll make that motion.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor of adjourning the public hearing? In a roll call vote?
Well, we don't have to have a roll call.
Oh, okay, well, sorry. All in favor, it was unanimous.
Oh, okay.
So, great. Okay, now we are going back to the regular agenda and our regular council meeting. So since we did not have any public comment, on these properties, now is the time for council comment, questions, things like that. Let's specifically talk about 1584 Highway 47. That request was denied by the Planning and Zoning. So it was not recommended by the Planning and Zoning Board. It's been requested to go from RMH to M2, which is manufacturing, and that board denied it. But they did request that it come to us as a vote. So just wanted you guys to know that.
So is that the property, Highway 47, catty corner to that old Grapico place? There's a Butler building there. There's a old Grapico place. It's got cars. There's a tree line. There's cars on it. So that property there is RMH, and they're asking to go to M2.
Which is heavy manufacturing
Yes. And all
in a
the,
residential area.
yes, all of the property surrounding this property that has requested this rezoning is RMH. So everyone else is residential, and they're requesting for this to be heavy industrial
There's even a
manufacturing.
house behind that area, right? Down that road. Is there a road that goes back in there? Yeah.
There is a road that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
You sit
into,
on Dunbar Road,
Run bar.
Dunbar.
No, it's not. It's a little bit
It's
further down.
further down from there.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that M2 would fit that particular area with all those homes and houses and all that there. you know.
I agree with that.
What's the zoning next to that where that Butler building is? Was that outdoor, what's the name of it?
It used to
It
be
used to be
outdoor
outdoor
distributors,
distributors.
but it's a residence now, I think.
Oh, so it's, okay, all right. Yeah, I don't know the M2 fits there.
So what are they planning on putting out there?
Seems
If I can ask.
to be cars, old cars.
There's a lot of cars
That's
parked.
down, that's down.
Right, that's, mhm.
Yeah. I don't think M2 fits, in my opinion.
Because if they got those old cars and it's somebody staying, they got a trailer park that's staying, it's right there. And supposing if the, tires catch on fire, that's major.
Yep.
I agree. So do y'all want to vote for that and then we'll do the other four together?
Sure.
Okay, all right, so, how do I need to handle that?
We just need a motion and a second to allow everybody to vote on it.
Make a motion, I introduce ordinance Z091125, rezoning a property at 1584 Highway 47 from RMH to M2.
Second.
All right.
Councilmember Lilly,
No.
Mizell,
Abstain.
Rustin,
No.
King,
No.
Phillips,
No.
Mayor Davis.
No.
So it was denied.
All right, so moving on to, ordinance Z091125A, B, C, and D. We'll do them that way. These are the, four moving from no zoning to R1, all on North Highland Drive. Does everybody know where North Highland Drive is, right off of 25? These are all parcels that have existing homes on them, they just haven't been zoned for some reason. They're just going through and clearing up the books. There's these, then there's gonna be some at the next one, then there's probably gonna be some more. The planning and zoning is really working hard to try to clear all these books up and get this done. So, does anybody have any discussion or questions about any of these?
Those are the ones on top of the hill, at the very top.
Yes, mhm.
I have a question about 1125A. Is there a property address for that? I see that.
That is the only one that's vacant property, and that's
Oh, it
why
doesn't-
there's no address.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
I'm not sure, is that where Dr. Nolan used to live? And
Oh,
that isn't wasn't anything rebuilt on it?
It's got a property name on it, but I don't see a number. No, I don't know.
Okay, I'm not sure. Anyway, so do I have anyone that, would make a motion for these ordinances?
I make a motion, I introduce ordinances, Z09111525A, Z091125B, Z091125C, Z091125D, rezoning the properties all from, no zoning to R1.
Okay, Councilmember Lilly,
Yes.
Mizell,
Yes.
Rustin,
Yes.
King,
Yes.
Phillips,
Yes.
Mayor Davis.
Yes. Well, that went well. Thank you, that was my first public hearing.
We made it.
Oh, I did. Okay, the next item on the agenda is Resolution 11-25-10. This is authorizing the City of Columbiana to protect the city's interest by intervening as a defendant in the SSU litigation. There's some information, and I know you guys have talked about this before. I had to do some research and talk about this. This has to deal with the SSUT funds of online sales being dispersed throughout different municipalities equally by population and things like that. And it's in the city's best interest to keep the law with the SSUT funds now as it stands and not make any changes. Especially for rural areas like Columbiana, we're going to be getting funds that if it changes, we might not otherwise get. And it is a nice chunk of change. And, we don't have the same opportunities as some of these larger municipalities, and it would really, really impact our community if this law changed, or the way this fund disperses money changes. So, if anyone has any questions about it, I do have a couple of Shelby County Reporter articles, and if anyone wants to read any of those, Noah Wortham did a really good job of writing some articles about that to just learn about SSUT funds and things like that. Does anybody have any questions about that?
So this is what the legislature will vote on, right? Okay. And didn't we do something with Mountain Brook? Was that just sort of a deal?
That was for their flood.
Blood stuff.
Oh.
Yeah,
some
we
flood issue
we
that
asked the
had,
same
yeah.
thing.
We're partnering with Mountain Brook and
Right. Does anybody have any questions about that? Charlene, can you tell them basically how much money we as a city received from this fund, the way it's written maybe last year?
The way it's distributed currently, last fiscal year, we received over $350,000. And it's done by population now. They want, some of the bigger cities like Tuscaloosa's the one that asked for this to be redone. They want, if the citizens in your city buy things online, they want that money to go to that city. So that means bigger cities are gonna get more of a chunk of change than the little tiny cities. So to be fair, doing it by population is the fairest way to do it. 'Cause to us, that's a lot of money.
Sure.
So we don't want to lose anything.
Let's see, I have to read the resolution. Okay. Sorry. Whereas the Alabama Simplified Seller Use Tax Remittance Act, coded at Section 40-23-191, Code of Alabama 175, established a process by which the state of Alabama collects use taxes from eligible sellers on behalf of Alabama consumers. Whereas on August 12, 2025, the city of Tuscaloosa, the school district of the city of Tuscaloosa, and the city of Mountain Brook filed a lawsuit in the Circuit Court of Montgomery County, Alabama, against Vernon Barnett in his official capacity as Commissioner of the Alabama Department of Revenue, asking the court to direct Commissioner Barnett to disqualify particular business entities from the SSUT program. Whereas on November 10th, 2025, the court imposed a 30-day deadline for any other interested parties to file motions to intervene in this litigation. Whereas the SSUT program has been an essential source of revenue for the city of Columbiana, and the plaintiff's lawsuit, if successful, would jeopardize the city's ability to maintain the current level of governmental services it provides to the public. Be it resolved by the City of Columbiana Council that the city is directed to take all necessary actions, whether by itself or as part of a joint undertaking, to intervene as a defendant in the SSUT litigation and to protect the city's interests in this critical revenue. In witness thereof, the city council, the City of Columbiana, has caused this resolution to be executed. So we need a motion to accept the resolution, please.
I make that motion, we accept resolution 11-2510, authorizing the city of Columbiana to protect the city's interests by intervening as a defendant in the simplified seller's use tax litigation.
Second.
And that one, we can just do them voice or show of hands.
Okay. All in favor? Unanimous? Therefore, it passed by a vote of all members of the council present. The mayor declared the same passed. Adopted this the 18th day of November 2025. So, that's great. Okay, moving on to discussion. Is there any other city business that we need to talk about? The mayor's report. I have a lot of things going on. Let's just say this is week 3, and I'm still treading water in the deep end of the pool and learning all things government. But I'm still here. It's working. Learning all the things. I just wanted to take a moment to tell you guys, especially the staff, how much I appreciate the patience and knowledge that you all are showing me. I would not be able to get through what we've been dealing with for the last couple of weeks. So y'all have no idea, the citizens really don't have any idea what a vital part of city government they really are to make this city run so smoothly. And I just thought I knew, but it takes everybody working as a team, and I really have appreciated that and have seen that working in the last 3 weeks. I've taken part in many meetings with staff as well as different entities, introducing myself, them introducing themselves to me. We've been working on the planning and zoning. Like I said, they are working hard to get all of these parcels that are not zoned. So they are working really hard. That is a very hard-working board. I've had lots of meetings. We actually had another filming company in town working on a project, putting a children's book to film. It's a children's book by Kevin Wayne. So if you happen to see anybody in town over the weekend, and today they filmed in Leader's Corner, and then they filmed in Magnolia Manor, and then they will be filming downstairs in the police department at some point this week. So I'm kind of curious. He gave Daryl his book, but I haven't seen it. He probably lost it. So anyway, I just think it's exciting for our city to be. We are now going to be in 2 films, and I think it's just a huge. That's a big deal that people are coming here from the filming industry because of so much work that so many people have done in our city to make it look better, feel better, and people, want to come and do things here. I think it's great. I've participated in some senior mock interviews for some senior high school students at Calera High School, and then we'll participate in some tomorrow at Shelby County High School. And y'all, these are smart, intelligent kids. They've got great futures ahead of them. It is just amazing. They have such plans for their futures, and they're focused, and it's just been really fun and inspirational getting to talk to them. They have, well, most of them really have their lives together, so it's been fun. This week we have a ribbon cutting for Blanket for Fort Hope. It's a nonprofit here in Columbiana that helps trafficked children and adults, and gives them some transitional support and things like that. And Columbiana is very lucky. We house several nonprofit organizations here that do so much in the community. If I named them all, I would forget somebody. But anyway, I just think it's important that we try to support all of these things. In January, I will be attending a Legislative Advocacy Day. If any of you guys want to go, I think that would be great. So if the city council wants to go, it's a good opportunity. There is a prayer breakfast next Tuesday at the Pelham Civic Complex. I'm told that we have tables at those types of things. So if anybody from the city would like to go, it's Tuesday morning. I'm looking forward to that. Thanksgiving, of course, is next week, and city offices will be closed on Thursday and Friday. So garbage pickup is on Wednesday? Is that right? Okay. And of course, if anybody has any questions or needs assistance during the Thanksgiving holidays, they can always call, the police department. There'll be a dispatcher, and if, gosh forbid, there's, a water main break or something, that there'll be people, that they can get, a hold of. Anyway, something that really has been on my heart is over the last couple of weeks with the Thanksgiving season, it sort of hits home, but over the last few weeks, there's really been some food insecurity in our community with the government shutdown and things like that. We talked about that at the last city council meeting, and you just would not believe the people that have reached out trying to come up with plans to help people. And that has just been so heartwarming to me. Every time I go by these food pantry boxes, they're full. I mean, so full you can't put things in them. So I think everyone has taken notice, and it's just heartwarming to see a community come together. City Hall has some boxes out here with meal bags. I know a couple of churches have partnered with other things like that. We're trying to get a whole resource, just a group of all the local resources that we can put on our city website so that everything is in one place. So anyway, I don't think that anyone should ever go hungry, and I think that that's been very important here lately, and I thank everyone. We did have an informative meeting this morning with some representatives from DigiHost, the data center, that I thought went very well. We have another one planned in a work session, and then we have some future plans of possibly having a town hall. And they were very receptive to that, so we will be letting you guys know. I think it's only fair that everyone be able to voice and have their questions answered. So I'm excited about that. They were very receptive to that. Anyway, that will probably be in January sometime. And of course, I'm sure everybody's noticed that we are all decked out for all things Christmas. And I know Allie has been working hard organizing some of that. But I just wanted to say, if you have, I know all of us have been, but if you have someone that hasn't been to Columbiana for Christmas, invite them to come, because it's truly like a Hallmark town. And it's just, we're lucky that it's here, and Christmas in Columbiana is just amazing. It's magical. We have, I'm excited to announce that Bruce Andrews is going to be our Grand Marshal for the Christmas parade. I've asked him, and he very excitedly accepted. So I'm excited that he's going to get to start us off on our holiday season at the parade. There's going to be lots of activities every Friday in December, and I'm excited for all of our local businesses. A lot of them are going to be open late for these different events, and so if we could just go by and support these businesses. I think it's important because a lot of these small businesses, they get hit with, can you sponsor our team? Can you sponsor our baseball team? Can you sponsor our softball team? And of course, most of the time they try to say yes, but this is a really good opportunity to shop local and give back to them. They really do a lot for our community, and it's very important for their business. So if possible, please shop local this holiday season. I want to thank the Columbiana Beautification Board. They work really hard every year and try to do a little something special every time. I want to thank the city crews that do so much extra work and go above and beyond this time of year. And I'd like to thank Columbiana Main Street for helping to organize all of these fun activities and events for our community. And of course, the police department that keeps all the streets going, everybody going in the right direction and keep us safe. So anyway, that's the mayor's report. It's a lot of things. Week 3, I'm excited.
When did you say the ribbon cutting was?
Thursday at 11, I believe. Yeah.
It's crazy to think that Christmas parade's in 2 weeks.
I know. Yeah. It seems like November just went by in a flash.
August seems like it lasts for a year,
Yeah.
and then November goes by in a couple of days.
Sorry, Ally, I did some of your announcements in my mayor's thing, so. Okay, well, go ahead if you have any announcements for us.
The only thing, Christmas is full, December is full, at least the mayor said all of that. But this weekend, Main Street Merchants will have their Christmas open house. So Friday and Saturday, they will all be open, all decorated and pretty and shiny. So go by and say hello to them. And then they'll also be open all the Friday nights and on Saturdays too in December.
Any questions for Ally or announcements or anything?
Yes, did you talk about the Christmas trees that'll be out for?
Yes, Christmas trees will be out probably before, I'm gonna say this and Al's gonna be a Grinch, before Thanksgiving this year. So they should be up before next Thursday. And so, those, if you have already purchased your tree, your sign will be out and you can go ahead and decorate. We cannot promise that you'll have electricity before Monday after Thanksgiving, but your tree will be up and your sign will be out. So there are still a few trees left, so those of us who have just now realized it's Thanksgiving can go ahead and get your form in.
And if anyone wants to buy a tree or do a tree in honor of someone, you can reach out to Ally. I think we have some trees available. It's always fun to go and see all the different decorations. I love all the different trees. Who can be the most creative? Okay, I'm going to open it up. Are there any other announcements? Okay, public comment. This is a great time for public comment if anyone has anything. Thank you very much. Okay, well, if we don't have any public comment, then I will entertain the motion to adjourn.
I make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. In under an